Hello, and welcome to this presentation on the benefits of virtual training. So virtual training is an amazing resource for a lot of people, especially if you live in an area where having access to a certified professional is very limited. A lot of people have their reservations when it comes to virtual training because you don't have someone coming to you in your home or you going to their facility and working one-on-one face-to-face with someone. It seems a little bit strange and doesn't seem like it might benefit you at all. However, in my experience over the last 2 years, it is super beneficial and actually works really well to work with someone virtually. So a little bit about me, my name is Catherine Davidson, and I'm a certified professional dog trainer. I am a graduate from the Academy for Dog Trainers. I'm a certified separation anxiety trainer. I'm a puppy start right instructor, and I'm also fear-free certified. So I have over 8 years experience working as a dog trainer through private clients and group classes, but I've also worked in shelters such as the Montreal SPCA and Humane Society International. So my business is called Dog Inspired, and I offer virtual consultations worldwide. I specialize in puppy training, but I also offer services for fear and anxiety, reactivity, and resource guarding. So along with my private consultations, I also have available 2 online self-paced courses, which means you get instant access to the information and the training, and you can go through it as slowly or as quickly as you want. I have 2 courses. So there's Puppy Life Skills, which has everything to do with helping you raise your puppy. And I also have a course on nail care. So the nail care course is designed for dogs who are afraid or extremely aggressive or fearful when it comes to nail care. And it's a great start if you just want to start your dog on the right paw for nail care. So those are the 2 online courses that I offer. I also have different webinars available on my website. And I also recently wrote a book. So it's offered as an ebook on my website, or you can purchase it on Amazon as a paperback. So virtual training, it has so many benefits, especially over the last 2 years after the pandemic. It's been really helpful for a lot of people since we weren't able to meet one-on-one for a long time. It makes it accessible to have a certified professional help you. You get that one-on-one support. We use technology that is user-friendly, and for dogs who are fearful or aggressive, it helps remove the stress of having a stranger in their home. So it has a lot of benefits. So let's go into this a little bit more detail. So having access to a certified professional is not always easy depending on the area you live in. So for some people, you might not have access to a trainer whatsoever. And for some, it's the only option is force-based trainers or people who use outdated techniques that are dangerous. And so this is where virtual training comes in. You get access to a professional who is educated. So professionals who are educated continue their education through mentorships, certifications, attending seminars, and of course, they're very proud to show it off. So when you go on their website and their About Me section, they will have listed all their certifications and education that they have, as well as their experience. So experience is more than just having dogs their whole life. It's about working one-on-one with dogs. So shelter work, mentorships, daycare worker, or training facility, and as well as private clients. And so these trainers will have testimonials on Google and Facebook and their website that will help you see if you are a good fit to work with them. And then of course, making sure that they train force-free, which means these professionals are up to date on current practices in dog training that are science-based and humane. So we don't use force, fear, or pain when training with animals. And in fact, these methods are extremely effective and very efficient. Now, when you get to work with someone virtually, you get that one-on-one support that you may not get if you're working in a group class setting, or if you don't have access to a trainer whatsoever and you're just using YouTube for videos and whatnot. So with virtual training, how it works is normally for someone like myself, I will do demonstrations with my own dogs. So I will show you what each step of the exercises look like, just to give you a visual. Then we also practice live together. So I'll have you practice with your dog and I'll coach you through the exercises. This will help give you some guidance on your technique and provide you with very helpful feedback. After our session, I always provide a homework and email follow-ups. So I'll send an email at each consult that I have personalized notes and personalized training plans to help guide you through the process until we meet again for our next session. I also encourage my clients to take video homework. So taking videos of the exercises that they practice so we can review it together during our next session. Now, one of the biggest reservations that people have is the technology aspect. And so they might say, well, I'm not very technologically inclined and I'm not very fluid with it. So all you really need is a good internet connection and a device with a camera. That's it. So it could be your smartphone, it could be a tablet, or even your computer or your laptop. Those are super perfect. You don't need to go out and buy anything else. We usually use a application called Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or we can even use FaceTime when doing our consultation, which means all you basically need to do is click a link and you're in our meeting. So it's very simple and very easy to use, even for those who are a little bit more technologically challenged than others. So it is very accessible no matter where you are. And of course, when you're working on certain cases, there is so many benefits to virtual training. So especially something like separation anxiety, it's always done virtually, as this is the best way to keep your dog's stress to a minimum, and it keeps their environment as natural as possible. Because their separation anxiety is directed towards you, having another person there might throw them off a little bit, and the information that we get through evaluations and our training is not as accurate as if I wasn't there. So that's why we do separation anxiety virtually. But then it's also really great for fear and aggression cases. So like I mentioned earlier, it removes the stress of having a new stranger in your home. And a lot of dogs, when they're too stressed, they won't take treats and they won't be able to focus. So your dog will actually be much more relaxed to practice foundation exercises, which is the beginning process of your training. So your trainer will also help you find setups for real life training. So depending on what the issue is, like let's say if you're working on reactivity, your trainer will give you some tips and tricks on how to practice these foundation exercises in real life. We will also do a virtual tour of your home to help set up management. So let's say if it's reactivity, putting some window film over your windows or setting up gates and closing doors to certain rooms. So we'll be able to help you set up some management in your home to prevent any behavior issues. And then overall, it helps you set up for success. Again, your dog is not going to be as stressed as they normally would if there's a stranger in their home. So these are the benefits for separation anxiety, fear, and aggression. But of course, be able to have access to a certified professional that can help and guide you through the process is the biggest benefit of them all. So the best way to find a trainer is through one of these websites. They're all really great organizations. So there's the Academy for Dog Trainers, Karen Pryor Academy, Pet Professional Guild, Milena DeMartini for Separation Anxiety, Fear Free Pets, and of course, WAG Workshops. So let's connect. If ever you have questions or you're needing some help with your dog, you can reach out to me at info@doginspired.ca. That is my email. Or you can take a look at my website, which is doginspired.ca. And then of course, WAG Workshops have so many great videos to help you with your dog. So be sure to look at the rest of the videos that are on their website. Take care.